So there's currently avian flu in South Africa, what we know as bird flu, and it's affected a lot of our chickens in this country. I think over 105,000 chickens have died from this bird flu, and at commercial farms they've culled, well, killing, like putting down in advance without them dying on their own, about 1.3 million chickens. It's affected egg supply in this country, and it's not just eggs that you guys eat. There are egg products that follow. I mean, things like baking, I think mayonnaise and the like. And the Minister of Agriculture in South Africa is Umama Otoko Didiza. So they are looking into how they can contain the flu, vaccinations for some of the chickens, especially at the big commercial farms, and then easing some of the import permits so that we can import eggs, maybe even chickens as well. It's a reminder to me, the reason why I'm making this video, it's a reminder because the Minister of Agriculture, Toko Didiza, other people, commercial farmers, Rainbow, Farmer Brown and the like, they're going to be speaking about this thing, and you're probably going to see in some of your supermarkets that there won't be eggs available. For people that eat eggs, eggs are a huge dose of protein, which is very needed in your nutritional diet. Our schooling system is the problem, number one. Number two is the land issue in South Africa. So number one is we do not have people that are breeding chickens in their homes. Of course, this is done because the stores, your Pick and Pay, Woolworths, ShopRite, Cambridge, Spar, etc., they make money from this. Because they make money, they get to employ people, not just in the shop, but also the people that supply. This includes the farms. And outside of that, they pay tax, which then your government uses for whatever. But this is food. We've got an issue with food. We speak about farm murders and food security. Our schooling system is not teaching children how to look after 5, 10 chickens so that your chickens can lay eggs, so that your chickens can be used as meat, white, healthy meat. So along with Utoko Didiza, Angie Motsecha, who is the Minister of Basic Education, should be emphasizing that almost every school in the country, and in particular schools in the townships and in the villages, need to be teaching basic food production. It cannot be that the only reason you cannot eat eggs is because they're not at the shops. The only reason we don't have milk is because there's a shortage at the shops. Food does not come from shops. Food comes from the earth, and it comes from animals. So we need more children farming eggs in their backyard, farming chickens in their backyard, goats, pigs, cows, etc. Planting vegetables, planting fruit trees. That's the one part. The other part is obviously the land issue, which is highly controversial in this country. Until we correctly redistribute land to people that want to work the land, and in particular to black people that were disempowered of the land, we are not going to solve our food problems. Not just food, it includes mining, it includes property development, it includes land for business activities. 15% of our land sits under tribal leadership, with your kings and your chiefs. What is being done on that land? There are people on that land that buy their food from spaza shops, that buy their food from supermarkets. Why are they not growing their own food? 15%. 15% of our land sits with the state, with your government. Has that land been successfully redistributed? What is happening with that land? But like I said, number one is education, because you can give people whatever land they want. But if those people do not have the skills to work the land, then it is to naught. And of course, when it comes to the land issue, there is so much land that has not been taken from white people who aggressively took land during apartheid and even colonization that was meant for the black indigenous people in this country. It comes up in these things. Small thing like, oh, there are no eggs at the shop. Oh, there's bird flu, avian flu. The bigger issue is our children are not being taught how to grow food. We in our homes that have a little bit of skills are not progressively teaching our kids how to grow their own food, and we end up suffering. Penuel the Black Pen.